From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Chris Costa gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the sixth inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the sixth inning and turn it.
So a runner on first with one out now. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A two-run home run here for Bryce Harper, pushing him close to 400 at 391 for his career, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. The 2-2. Driven to right field and deep. Jamison racing back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Long throw to third. But he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and he's the type of player that's thinking triple as soon as he hit it to the outfield. Pretty elite speed on display here as he rockets around second. Would have taken a perfect play and relay to even have a chance to throw him out here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Abraham Liriano. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Liriano.
Heading out towards shallow right.
2-2-2.
Jamison is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding in, Theo Jamison. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Standing in, Ricky Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ricky Rodriguez.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. Jamison gets his lead at first, nobody out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there. On to first. Digging in to try it again. Theo Jamison. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield, he's going to wave him.
Skied into straightaway right.
You're scoring.
Harper has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And in steps Scott Kingery. His previous history with Ross Stripling, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Jamison. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Phillies lead it 5-3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Theo Jamison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's set, and the pitch. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
All right, right here.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Digging in once again, Ricky Rodriguez. And their runners at the corners now.
Ricky Rodriguez.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Tigers strand a pair. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Theo Jamison. He singled his last time up.
Jamison.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Ricky Rodriguez.
Ricky Rodriguez.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Jamison on second. Rodriguez on at first with 2 down. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They trail it here 9-4. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Miguel Andujar.
0-2. Here it is. Heading out toward shallow right. Jamison moves over. 2 down. Now in the box, Scott Kingery. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Bases are empty. 1 man out. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game. At the plate, Theo Jamieson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Jamieson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Chasing after it is Taylor. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
11-4 at the end of this affair. Philadelphia get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jacob deGrom earns win number 7 on the season. Zach Eflin takes the rare 3-inning save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Now from the Soto district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at T-Mobile Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Detroit Tigers and the Seattle Mariners. Theo Jamieson, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or 2 to his total next. Yusei Kikuchi will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Digging in now, Theo Jamieson. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Jamieson.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Malik Smith the next to hit. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Jamieson. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Theo Jamieson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Smith has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So stepping in, Joey Gallo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Mariners have come back to tie things at 2.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaky.
Stepping in, Theo Jamison. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Smith will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back. Theo Jamison facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes one swing, guys. You know as well as I do, he gets a pitch in the middle of the plate. With one swing at a bat, he could change the entire complexion of this game.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. Hit hard to short. And he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Stepping into the box, James Wyatt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ramsey at third, Jamison over at second, Stewart at first, 2 out in the inning. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again.
Digging in now for the Mariners, number 21. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Jamison, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And
the right fielder, number 15, Theo Jamison.
The pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Got a way to square it up. Great job.
And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart.
Number 14.
Jamison stands at first with 1 out. slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, James Wyatt, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Wyatt.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Smoke
on the
toward
back.
third.
Come on, you can beat it.
And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. One left for Detroit, and it remains 5-2.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
5-2 the final score tonight. Detroit used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Victor Alcantara earns his team leading 11th win. John Alvarado wraps it up for the save, his 28th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. From the home of the Mariners since 1999, we're coming to you from T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Detroit Tigers and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball comes your way next. Number 50, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
To the plate now, Theo Jamison. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high and gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 56 on the year as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Theo Jamison. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
Digging in, Theo Jamison, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
This pitch is popped up. Number 21 is there for it. 2 down. Box, Theo Jamison. His performance in this one really speaks to how dominant he's been all year. He made short work of some solid pitching today.
Yeah, usually it's the other way around, but when you sit in the top 3 in the home run lead in Major League Baseball, You're probably calling the shots yourself right now. This guy.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Ricky Rodriguez, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Conforto waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest, and we are all tied 5-5. Dan Vogelbach is next. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season, and they take a 7-5 lead.
We circled this guy's name in the lineup card before the game even started. Sitting amongst the league leaders in home runs. No shock he drives the ball out the left field.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The M's scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Cody Anderson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Matt Whistler works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and T-Mobile Park in Seattle. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Detroit Tigers and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's Mr. Old School. He reminds me a little bit of Catfish Hunter. Kind of animated on the mound, has a little bit of a herky-jerky delivery, not overpowering.
Theo Jamieson, he was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 58 on the year as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was...
So here's the cleanup hitter, Theo Jamieson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Conforto is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jamison ranging back, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Theo Jamison. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Jamison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Tiger squad. Striding forward now is the DH, Ricky Rodriguez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Stepping up to the plate, Kristen Stewart. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Jamison, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in, number 4. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
4.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Tigers leave 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Stepping into the box, Theo Jamison. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something over the heart of the plate again.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, and it's now 6-3.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Dan Vogelbach is next.
Now batting, first baseman, Daniel
Gallo leads off first with 1 away. skied into straightaway right. Jameson moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
No runner, cut it.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-3 the final score today. Detroit took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Number 50 earns his 8th victory of the season. John Alvarado records the save, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.